To Masculine Movie Moments. Movie this week, Red. Welcome to Masculine Movie Moments. I'm Tanner and this is Danny. Today we're reviewing the movie Red, which stands for
Retired Extremely Dangerous.
This movie stars Bruce Willis, you know, Die Hard. It stars Morgan Freeman, John Malkovich, Helen Mirren,
Carl Urban and Mary Louise Parker.
Now, we went and saw this movie Friday and it was a great movie. It's
pretty much explosions nonstop.
Yeah, pretty much.
They shoot an RPG with a Magnum.
Yeah, exactly.
That is just plain awesome.
Helen Mirren with a .50 caliber sniper rifle.
Helen Mirren with a mounted machine gun firing at a bunch of cars and blowing them up.
I mean, it's like what happens in the movies. I better give a little bit of plot. Bruce Willis plays Frank Moses, a retired CIA agent who was like really good. And the CIA, because of what they know, sends a hit squad to kill him. Kill him and Morgan Freeman and all those guys. So what they do is they go on an adventure and they bring the band back together, so to speak.
They recruit all the old team members they had
to go on one last stand against the CIA. You got the young kid from back then.
Who was it?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis
he
was
the
a
kid
star
on the team.
Yeah.
And then you got
Helen Mirren.
Yeah, and then
you got John Malkovich, who plays the crazy guy who had daily LSD treatments for 11 years.
Watch the movie just for that.
Morgan Freeman, who play we've already said Morgan Freeman, but he plays Joe Parker, an old guy in a retirement home, but he's still got it.
But the one glitch I have in this movie, they killed off God. They killed off Morgan Freeman. That one of those things is where it's like, oh my God, you killed off Morgan Freeman. The movie must suck from now on. But it didn't. It actually, they had a good enough cast that they kept the movie going just fine without Morgan Freeman in it.
It was still fantastic and it was still funny.
See this movie.
Definitely.
Next, we're going to talk a little bit about The Expendables,
which will be coming about on DVD on like
around February
or something like that.
Epic movie.
More explosions than you can count.
Yes. It has a storyline, but you don't need to follow it because there's explosions every 5 minutes.
Every action hero from the 80s up is in this movie.
I mean, we try to figure out. They're not missing anybody. Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, Jason Statham, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rolf Lundgren, Jet Li.
They had one more guy.
Terry Crews.
Yeah, Terry Crews.
Everybody. They had Stone Cold Stephen Austin. Everybody. The only guy missing from this movie would be Chuck Norris, and I think that would be overkill.
Oh, they got him in the next one for the sequel.
They have Chuck Norris in the sequel. This movie has every stereotype you ever would think of.
Well, Jet Li plays himself again.
The Chinese guy with the kung fu skills.
And the team is led by Sylvester Stallone.
And you got Christmas, who is played by the guy from Death Race, Jason Statham. And
you have Terry Crews playing the awesome guy.
The stereotypical black guy with the giant gun.
Yeah, with the one that fires grenade rounds and shotgun rounds. Any round you can think of, he's got it.
You know that moment where it looks like everyone's going to die, and then all of a sudden the black guy comes out with a giant gun and just starts owning? They have that. This movie was incredible. See it. See it now. Go, find it, watch it now. It's time to swallow the poison pill. It's time for us to talk about Australia. All right, now this movie is 3 hours long. Count them. 1, 2, 3.
I watched the full 3 hours and I only remember one part, the explosion. Yeah, I don't even remember when it happened.
Or why it happened.
I just remembered it was a bad explosion.
It was like 3 firecrackers in a ditch. Poof, poof, poof.
I don't remember anything else from that movie.
I had to watch this movie.
Didn't you watch it like 2 times or 3 times or something like that?
Unfortunately, yes. All I remember is the sight of my own blood dripping down the wall from me banging my head against the wall. This movie is torture. We can send it to Afghanistan, use it on prisoners of war, and get all the information we'd ever need.
I say, definitely don't watch this.
Do not watch this movie. Hugh Jackman is in this movie. You know, Wolverine, X-Men, good actor. You know, it's like
Not anymore.
He comes in this Australian movie. It's like, really? Really? Come on. No respect for him anymore at all.
If you're a guy, don't see this movie.
Do not. We repeat, do not watch this movie. This has been the FMHS News. I'm Tyler Smith.
And I'm Rebecca Curry.
Thank you and good night.